Bouaddi breaking silence on his Arsenal transfer video is powered by Think Landscaping. Think Landscaping are that one company that will design, plan, and maintain your stunning outdoor space, add value to it, beautify it, and it attains that world-class craft. So they obviously give you a lot of services, as you see down them there, and you'll obviously thank me later. So WhatsApp them on +256 703 004 168 or call them on +256 765 280 470. That is Think Landscaping. They will obviously help you with your outdoor. They'll plan, and you will thank Rokani Media later, because for us, our job is to do exactly what you're doing to you, to obviously get you the biggest deals around town. Now, let's obviously get into this video of Ayyoub Bouaddi to Arsenal talks. Not only Arsenal are really interested in this guy, every other day, a lot of teams have gone ahead to raise up their hands, obviously come up and really sign a player known as Bouaddi. Bouaddi is really an amazing 18-year-old player. You can call him a teenager in this business, but a teenager who has a big head on young shoulders. You understand? So that's what makes him stand out in all the teams that are really interested in signing the lad. So let's get into what Bouaddi said after the game of Morocco and Brazil. And let me first obviously express my disagreement with FIFA. They went ahead and failed to give Bouaddi the Man of the Match award, and they gave it to Vinicius Jr. Guys, for your information, apart from the goal that Vini went ahead to score, what else did Vini do? You know, sometimes there are things that FIFA does, and I'm like, what was the yardstick to give Vinicius Jr. the Man of the Match award? Yet we all know to it that he was one of the worst players on the field of play. I know they look at his numbers, you know, because he'll post it on his Instagram, TikTok, and so on and so forth. But deep inside Vini, he knows to it that even in the Brazilian side, he was not the best player. I think Rafinha had a better game than him. Fabinho had a better game than him. Who else? Because not most of those players for Brazil went ahead to do the needful. So a handful of them really had a good game, but there is no way you tell me that Vinicius Jr. was voted the Man of the Match. For me, the Man of the Match award would have gone ahead to go in for Ayyoub Bouaddi because he ran the show. And to show you that he ran the show, the entire world was talking about him. The entire football fraternity, the media outlets, everyone, even one who never knew the game. When he was watching it, he was like, that guy is special. Who is he? Where does he play from? You understand? That was what we are having. But I was really shocked that they are telling us about Vinicius Jr. to be named the Man of the Match. You know, I think Saibari, if they're considering a one who scored a goal, Saibari scored a very beautiful goal and went ahead to obviously create more moments than Vinicius Jr. onto that pitch. So FIFA, please look through your team that really names men of the match there for you. So let's go to Bouaddi and what he went ahead to say. Ayyoub Bouaddi on his future amid growing interest from several clubs like Arsenal, Manchester United, PSG, and so on and so forth. He said, I'm really happy to know that some clubs are interested in me, but for now, I'm only focused on the World Cup. We will try to give everything and do our best. They told us that the Olympic Lille midfielder remains fully focused on international duty despite increasing transfer speculation with Arsenal among the clubs credited with an interest in a highly rated youngster. Now, this is scripted. I'm really happy that some clubs are interested in me, but I'm now fully focused on the World Cup. Now, this is a lie. Let me tell you. Do you think the World Cup can stop any deal to go through? What the World Cup can hinder? What? Nothing. Nothing. So you tell me that players at the World Cup won't agree deals with their teams. You guys, we've seen these things happen. And Bouaddi, what he's trying to put out is like he's being respectful to Morocco. But, however much he's playing for Morocco, with clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, that have already gone ahead to start talks with his agents, if one of those clubs reach an agreement with the agents, there is no way they'll be like, let's pause it and wait until the World Cup comes to pass. I tell you, no way. We've seen the likes of Ederson. Medicals are being... Cucurella did the medical yesterday for Real Madrid, So, nothing can hinder. They just respect these teams. But if a club wants a player, especially one who they're really hugely competing for, like for Ayyoub Bouaddi, he's a player that very many teams are really interested in. So, how do you tell me that Arsenal gets a chance to obviously seal the deal and they're like, no, he's in the World Cup. We shouldn't obviously go ahead and report out the news. Let me tell you, the news will be out and it won't at any one time disrupt the moment of the play, because this is where the player has chosen to go and play. Do you know what is on the phone of Ayyoub Bouaddi right now? Do you know how many managers are calling him when he's in the camp? Let me tell you. All this is being put out to obviously show some bit of respect for these other clubs. But I tell you, if Arsenal seals a deal of Ayyoub Bouaddi, like tomorrow, Bouaddi will do his medical, right? And even if Arsenal wants to do the media duties with Bouaddi, they will. They will. First, they'll be respectful. They'll call the manager of the national team of Morocco, and they're like, we've gone ahead to agree a deal with Lille over Bouaddi. Now, we want you to allow him go do his medical, right? And then, after doing his medical, we sign all papers, and then he will do the media duties after the World Cup. That is it. You understand? And Arsenal will put out a statement outside there. So, that is a lie. Players will be signed when they are still at the World Cup. I tell you, they will be signed. Nothing can stop them. You understand? Look at Arsenal. They're working on Morgan Rogers' deal. You think they'll wait until the World Cup comes to an end to obviously get it done? If Arsenal get a breakthrough, they'll obviously tell the FA that, please, we've signed this guy and we want to do a medical, and a medical takes like some 3, 4, 5 hours. That is it. So, England cannot refuse to give Morgan Rogers to Arsenal for 5 hours and then he returns to the camp. The same applies to Morocco. If Liverpool, Man United, or Arsenal get a breakthrough with Bouaddi, they will obviously beg or request for those 5 hours. A medical will be done in the US, and then the player will obviously go. And then a statement will be put out by the club, because these clubs don't have time. Remember, the World Cup is ending on 19th of July, and 19th of July, these players have to go to holidays, you understand? Meaning that it's better to get everything done during the World Cup. When his team gets knocked out, he goes maybe to Melwood for Liverpool, Carrington for Man United, Sub-Hierarchy Training Center, in there. And after that, you'll obviously hold the shot, do the media duties, and go for his holidays in there for you. 2 weeks, then he comes back. But that's what Bouaddi's going to hate to say. That is focused on the World Cup. But I'm telling you, that's a lie. That's a lie. They'll keep signing other players who claim that they are still doing shit at the World Cup. So, from there, Spain is going to be playing Cape Verde, right? And, obviously, the manager of Spain has benched Juan Garcia and David Raya, and obviously Unai Simon has started in between the stitches for the side of Spain. As we expected that Unai Simon won't be dropped. He'll be the starting goalie for the side of Spain. But that is hugely expected in there for you, because this manager is not a tinkerman. And when you look at his team, it's almost the same team that he has always gone ahead to pick, right? And his substitutes are known. And Lamine Yamal is out because he's injured. Williams is also having a little bit of... No, they've recovered from injury, but they're known at a level of playing 90 minutes, and they'll just be brought on later. Now, Unai Simon in goal. System is 4-3-3. Lorente, right back. Cucurella, left back. Kubasi, right-sided centre-back. Laporte, left-sided centre-back. Rodri, CDM. Pedri, playing as a number 10. Fabian Ruiz playing as a box-to-box midfielder. Ferran Torres, right forward. Gavi, left forward. Oyarzabal leading the line for the side of Spain. So that is the team of Spain, and that's how they've gone ahead, obviously coming through to represent for the national team in this particular encounter tonight. Cape Verde from Africa. Let's see who they've gone ahead, obviously bring on. And I tell you what, they really have some good players. And for everyone who thought that Spain is gonna having an easy game, it might not be an easy game. I've seen this team playing the qualifiers. I've seen it playing the African Cup of Nations against big teams. But they really have a very good side. Vozinha in goal. Moreira, right back. Lopez Cabral, left back. Dini and Lopez in what we call the central defense. Lopez, right-sided centre-back. Dini playing as a left-sided centre-back. Now, the double pivot has Pina and Duarte. Then Monterrey is being played as a central attack midfielder. Ara Mendes is being played as a right attacking midfielder. Cabral, left attack midfielder, and Livramento goes ahead to lead the line for the side of Cape Verde from Africa. So this is yet another African team coming out, obviously put out a very good showcase. And Senegal came in through. They were beaten. South Africa was beaten by Mexico, right? Then Morocco drew 1-1 with a team known as Brazil. Yesterday, Ivory Coast came up. They put out a very big shift, and they won Ecuador by 1-0. Now, we are having Cape Verde, and from Cape Verde, more African teams will showcase. Egypt is coming on later on, and tomorrow we'll be having another big lad from Africa known as Senegal. You understand? So, DR Congo will come on later. Ghana will have to showcase. And I think those will be the teams that we've gone ahead of having through here onto the World Cup. So, guys, your thoughts onto Ayyoub Bouaddi breaking silence on his transfer to Arsenal? Welcome in the comment section below. And David Raya being dropped for Unai Simon. Have they done justice to David Raya or not? Rokani David is my name. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 29,400. And as we speak right now, we are left with 84 subscribers to hit 29,400 subscribers. You understand? So please do the needful and subscribe. And we will see where to go next. But second video of the day coming in thick and fast.